Oh, hello.
Hello.
Alright, I am completely fucking lost. I have no clue where the fuck I'm going, dude.
Ah, okay.
I know I just broke the minute mark, but holy shit.
I also forget what we were talking about last episode. So
Uh, we were
that'll be
talking
left
about
on.
serial killers.
Oh, not we moved on from that. We actually went on to something else, and then you stopped us. And then before I could go into it, you almost seemed like you had something to add on to it, and then you just opened with, "I have no idea where we are." We already finished up the serial killers. I actually prevented myself from going into the zebra killers, which are probably the mirrorverse version of the guy that I was talking about. It was a group of black nationalist extremist guys that would go around and shoot white people
Oh man.
in an Arab guy.
Ooh.
They were a whole group. One of the other ones that isn't talked about because of the controversial subjects.
Oh man. Most of the topics we want to talk has controversial subjects tied to them, unfortunately.
It's like it's kind of weird that it's like oh we don't want to talk about that because it's like that's like those are the hate crime serial killers. Like I'd rather just talk about this guy who rapes babies. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that.
Let's talk about this one dude that cut the tip of a kid's penis off instead. Hallucinated that he killed entire dinner parties.
It's like it's all bad. It's all there's no worse, you know.
We're desensitized to it though. We've completely
Hmm.
like melted our brains when it comes to that shit.
That's what I feel like. If you're gonna take the desensitized path, you gotta. I don't know. It's just weird to exclude certain things and be like, that's not one I want. You know, and unless that you actually have, unless you actually have. I understand. I'm not talking about if people actually have like triggers from experiences and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
of course, like on
I'm
your
talking
own.
about yeah. I was about to say I do have like a favorite type of serial killer that I like listening to.
Yeah, yeah. There's that too.
And that's kind of not healthy.
Okay, and the zebra murders, by the way, 15 dead, 8 to 10. Oh, 8. Sorry, 10 wounded.
Oh man.
They believed themselves as death angels, apparently.
Oh, that's probably not true. They probably just do that to try to scare people. They probably don't actually believe
Yeah,
they're death
it's not
angels.
literal. It's just it's more of it's more of an analogy that they're trying to make the world better.
Stop with
span of
fucking
crimes through
inmates.
1973 and 74. Not as long as the other dude. That was scary because they could never pinpoint who it was because it was four guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, part of a black nationalist Muslim cult. Which I have to say, for radical cults, usually keep to themselves pretty well compared to.
Yeah, because they're completely terrified of fucking everybody.
Yeah. They're also not as many.
Hey,
Even they're.
usually radical cults are as serious as the Order of the Solar Temple. They want to be like secretive, fucking
Mm,
super secret organization type shit.
yeah. I remember that from the trailer all the time.
We just fucked her up.
Nah, she's used to it. Ooh.
Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me.
He actually didn't know that was there.
The fuck that's about?
I thought I saw candy.
Oh, now I have to use detective mode to trace her fingerprints.
He's in the secret lab in the garden.
I'd probably close it all the way. She could easily squeeze through that.
I know.
But that's not, how is that even block? She could totally just squeeze through those bars. There's nothing that would stop her. There's not even a force field. She's just waiting for you to leave.
Oracle, I'm done.
What you talking about?
Really is.
Her head
And I haven't played yet.
can fit through the bars.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island. So I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen, be careful. I rerouted a Wayne Tech satellite to show thermal
Oh yeah, and there's your Mr. Freeze.
showing up hot.
Hey, look, it's Mr. Freeze. There you go, folks.
We got your Victor Zaz, we had your Clayface,
Yeah, we can't have two victors in the same game, okay?
got Mr. Freeze.
You gotta space out your victors, okay?
Alright. We had a Easter egg of the ventriloquist.
Wish we could ever get him. That'd be sweet.
Also, we had Black Mask. Black Mask somehow got ripped off his face.
I don't hate Black Mask, but I also don't really care about Black Mask without seeing him. There's one aspect that I like that they sometimes actually. It's more
I'm
in the
not
comments
gonna
that they
lie,
explore.
even though he kind of creeps me out a little bit, but that's kind of the point. I loved what's his name take on in the Birds of Prey.
Oh
Even
yeah,
though I feel he was told that he was gonna be the Joker.
yeah.
Something tells me some scenes he was like, yeah, you're gonna be because he's a little bit too crazy for the masks, you know.
I think he's a little bit too comedically crazy. but
That's
he's
what I
pretty
was. That's
fucking
what I was
insane.
thinking. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, he's too comically crazy for the Black Mask.
Yeah, and because that's one of the one things I liked about him is that he canonically knows that Bruce Wayne's Batman, but out of respect for the mask and like how he says like he knows that Batman's actually his real self too. He keeps it to himself.
Yeah, man. But they kept. Doesn't he have? Isn't it true that he has actual OCD in the comics? That's one thing that they kept, kind of.
I don't know. There's a lot of different versions of him.
Gotcha. I like
That's
how
not including the
he's
actual
such a
different-
disinteresting villain to you.
Cause like then there's like the different art too. Cause then there's kind of just different takes on him specifically Roman, but there's also the second Black Mask too, which is actually I forget his name. It's Amadeus Arkham's grandson, I think technically. But he was actually a doctor here, one of the psychiatrists, and went crazy from Black Mask.
So he adopted the mantle of Black Mask.
Yeah,
Kind of stupid.
but then he dies, and then it's Roman again.
Yay.
It's just always DC's like, oh, okay, well, we see that kind of hit a brick wall. Time to reset.
I thought these were supposed to be more difficult enemies. Why are they so much more easier to handle?
Alright, wait your turn. Everybody gets a spin. Come on. Whoop, baby. Yay! They make snow angels, yay! Uncle Batman fun! Oopsie daisy!
I don't even need to go do this one, but just because these guys are so easy, I'm gonna go fuck this one up.
You guys want Upsy Daisy? Come on, Upsy Daisy. Come on, Upsy Daisy.
Hey, buddy.
Let him get up. Oh, he's down? Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't want
think
to
he did. To be honest, I think you got a Wilhelm scream there, dude.
I actually can't hear the audio very well.
I think. Neither can I. I'll have to go back in the recording to double check
Oh
that.
God! The blue water of death.
I think you got your Wilhelm scream.
Ah! Oh man, I missed it. I could play that back. Rewind back. Enhance.
Hey.
Zoom in. Enhance. I don't even know what
have to-
effect you could actually do for enhance.
I can, but I can't. I'm not gonna rewind. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna zoom in, read whatever is on the screen at the time.
Works too. Oh, somebody wants Upsy Daisy! Woo!
And night.
Night night. Took him in.
I shouldn't have. He was just having fun.
Look, that guy died.
Wacha. No, he didn't. Surely he didn't. Yeah, see, he's unconscious.
It's mangled in the rubble. Yet again. He's unconscious, just like as his brains are slipping out.
That was like that before I came. Now, my question is, right? Why do these lunatics, or why are these lunatics forced to, like, have their eyes and shit, like, gaping open with apparatus? I get these ones are muzzled. I get them. But what's with the ones that's, like, forced smiles and wide eye? Like...
Because they came from an Am Shinrikyo cult is probably why.
Oh, you're saying the asylum didn't do that to him?
Yeah, they came with that. He didn't take it off because, as we know from Batman the Animated Series, sometimes you just let them wear their full costume.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. Can't waste
They'll go insane if you don't allow them to.
See, it seems like sometimes they do have little uniforms, but then sometimes it seems like they even have their costumes under the uniforms, especially Poison Ivy. So maybe that's like becoming her skin. So they never actually go into a lot of like. They just randomly have her more plant-like in season 3 all of a sudden, and it's never actually like. They never
Oh,
actually go
dude.
into if she
Oh,
mutates
dude,
more.
these guys are contorted. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, in the force field too.
Did they were like contorting really badly? I think it caused them to have a seizure.
Yeah, they're probably unconscious, but they ain't coming back right.
I don't think they're coming back at all, dude, with how they were contorting. I'm not even gonna try to scan them.
Oh, gunman. Woohoo, no one sees me.
Don't
Zippity
mind the
doo.
giant hanging bat. Just a giant hanging bat. Shh.
Hey, it's me, everybody's giant hanging bat.
Just a giant hanging bat. Aw. Oh,
Ah.
he can't
Could have
breathe.
got it, but now he's gonna walk out. Who can't breathe?
The dude that hanging up, he was saying he can't breathe.
uh, let's
Just gonna ignore that. Act like I did not hear that.
Get your foot off me, mate. Get your foot off me. A random Norm Macdonald fact that I learned, and I wish I knew the specifics because it was this company, I forget what they needed it for, but they needed like a perfect like sound clip of a completely like booing crowd, like a perfectly booing crowd, like just like a complete roar of boos that was clear. And what was given to them was and because they were asking, I forget, it was a SNL dude, and he had something of a an unaired joke that Norm Macdonald did on SNL that he did that didn't land well. It was, and the joke was that it was on his news saying, he's like, "Well, what Woody Allen is dating again, I heard today." And we actually have a picture of his new girlfriend, and it's that horrible picture of that poor Vietnamese girl that gets napalmed in Vietnam.
Oh my god.
That's because like the dude, he said he's like I've never been offended by a joke. Usually I just know like jokes are either like they don't land. Is that usually at the worst that I think about them, but that one was first time I audibly was just like, come on, you can't do that. But Norm Macdonald was like, no, it's funny. It's like, it was part of the whole thing of just like, it's hard to tell when Norm Macdonald is purposely trying to get that reaction to troll the studio.
Really? He beat you all. Again.
Nah, it's funny.
Oh shit. I think I get. Oh
But
shit.
apparently that created the perfect boo.
Yeah.
And audible gasps.
Oh man.
Here. Been a while, but I might have to watch that one episode again since both of them are gone. Of the Norm Macdonald podcast when they have Gilbert Godfrey on.
Yes. And we will have to do a bye-bye.
Bye bye.